As darkening rain clouds gathered overhead, Robert Hayden scrambled to move his car out of the parking lot of the Airtel Plaza Hotel, his home in recent months as a participant in Project Roomkey, a pandemic-spurred program that tapped hotel rooms around Los Angeles County to shelter the homeless amid the COVID pandemic. "They're just hurrying people out," said Hayden, 64, hustling to stay ahead of a tow truck parked nearby. "I'm a valley girl," said Brianna Simnowski, who was worried about being sent to a hotel out of the area and potentially ending up homeless in an unfamiliar place. "I can't even fathom going and being homeless somewhere where I'm not familiar with. I can't, I won't." Simnowski, 56, said she was offered a space at a congregate women's shelter in Sylmar, but did not want to be squeezed into a cubicle with dozens of other people, fearing exposure to COVID. After being urged to take a placement in Long Beach, Donna Tipton didn't know what she would do. "They're making me move out right now, so I gotta gather up all my stuff as fast as possible," Tipton said. "I'm uncomfortable going there. I mean, I might not." As officials worked to empty out the 267-room hotel near the Nuys Airport, several residents described a frenzied atmosphere in recent weeks, intensifying during the past week. Some said they felt pressured and were given vague or inconsistent information about where and why they would be relocated. Some said they'd rather return to the street than accept temporary shelter at hotel rooms out of the area or in a congregate shelter. Program organizers said, however, they were doing their best to find shelter for the Airtel residents, but they were also frustrated by their limited options. They had very few nearby accommodations similar to the Airtel, with individual rooms, and were up against the larger affordable housing shortage as well. Service providers and a spokesman for Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority said, however, that residents were being treated respectfully amid the shutdown. "Everybody has been offered a viable, indoor, safe, appropriate housing option, and some are choosing not to take it," said Stephanie Klasky-Gamer, president of LA Family Housing, which provides supportive and housing services to the Project Roomkey residents, in an interview Friday. A spokesman for Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority said only 3% of Project Roomkey participants have exited to an unsheltered location, and they were working to keep track of them, to offer places to stay as more became available. Klasky-Gamer said anyone who may have returned to living on the street was likely provided options for places to go, but left of their own accord. "The people that you saw, that chose to say, 'I'm going to go,' and pitch a tent across the street, that's out of defiance because they don't want the option they were given," she said. "But they were given an option.